landlocked African nation is no longer content with being a whirlwind stop on a tourist itinerary and is working hard to broaden its appeal beyond its world-famous mountain gorillas while narrowing its niche market to the wealthiest of visitors. Here's more.
Nicaraguan singer Reinaldo Zuniga brought his entire family to trek through the lush forests and mist-shrouded volcanoes of northwestern Rwanda in search of mountain gorillas. He described their encounter with the critically endangered primates as an almost spiritual experience and said it was the only reason they made Rwanda a stop on a trip, taking in a safari in Kenya and a tour of South Africa. But Rwanda is no longer content with being a whirlwind stop on a tourist itinerary and is working hard to broaden its appeal beyond its world-famous mountain gorillas while narrowing its niche market to the wealthiest of visitors. Zuniga counts himself lucky that his family of 5 scored their permits to see the gorillas before Rwanda's eyebrow-raising move to double the cost to $1,500 per person in May.
For us, we expected that to be good because if those customers will come, even now, we already started to receive those people who is rich, who are able to afford the prices. Now even the income has started to be good for us.
For Rwanda, however, the price hike is part of a careful strategy to boost conservation efforts while positioning itself as a luxury tourist destination. It takes to visit the gorillas and maybe the Genocide Museum before heading elsewhere.
So our strategy is to develop a high-end tourism market because our tourism is very much based on natural resources and we're very serious about conservation of our natural resources. And so when you go to see gorillas, it costs you $1,500. And the idea behind that is because it's an exclusive experience that also needs to be limited in terms of number because you're conserving the natural resources. They're planning their trip. They have a ballpark figure they're working on. Sometimes it's $10,000, maybe someone coming all the way from the US for a holiday here. And so paying $10,000, which included a gorilla permit of $750, or paying $10,000 and $750 is almost the same to a tourist. So if you look at the ballpark figure, it does not have the same effect as when you look at just a gorilla permit. So tourists tell us that this is something they're willing to pay for the experience that they have in Rwanda.
So the country, known as a land of 1,000 hills, is looking into sports tourism such as cycling, cultural tourism, and becoming a big 5 safari destination in its own right. In the past 2 years, Rwanda has reintroduced both lions and rhino to the Akagera National Park, which had gone extinct due to poor conservation. However, gorillas remain the main lure, and industry players are concerned about the impact the price increase could have on the whole tourism chain. Caroline B., KTN News.